welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Janine B and you're listening to Mama's Talk. Today we'll talk about how to get your children to take medicine, and as you'll soon learn, I am not a doctor. And this is not a video telling you how to get your children to take medicine. This is a video talking about my experiences trying to get my children to take medicine. Tune in. As everybody might know, it's sick season. That's what I like to call it, sick season. Everybody's getting sick, and this is around the time of the year all the stores are selling out of medicine, so you can't find anything. So I finally find this Tylenol to give to my daughter, and she refused to take it. Now, my problem is this hasn't always happened. She was taking the medicine when she was younger. I just trick her like, zoom, zoom, airplane, airplane, take the medicine. She doesn't do that anyway. She refused to take medicine. I put it in the juice. She spits it out. So I did this little thing. I looked on YouTube and I saw this. I saw this woman. She gave the kid it's like a juice box, a little squeezy juice thing. And instead of putting the medicine inside of the juice, she put it like on the outside of the juice away. So the kid sees the juice, but the medicine is on the other side. So when she sticks the straw through, she sticks the straw through the other side. So when he sucks, he's sucking the medicine instead of the juice. And I'm like, oh my God, that's cool. Let me try that. No. I did that, and she instantly was like, first of all, why are you feeding me juice? That's her first red flag. So she takes the juice away from me and the medicine falls. Because it's like, okay, now she see what I'm trying to do. So, no, I tried again because, little as stitches, but she definitely don't know what I'm trying to do. So when I try to it's funny to me because the video makes no sense. Like, unless your kid is one of those kids that just like listens to you, the video makes no sense. So I do it again. I'm like, this gotta work. It worked for the kid in the video. So when I did it the second time, she was just staring at me. I'm like, here, no, take the medicine. She's just staring me in my she's just staring me in my eyeballs like I'm not taking this shit. So as you can see, that method didn't work for me. And at this point I can like think about it. I'm coming up with ways because she doesn't have a fever. Now, when she has a fever, it's more like I have to give her this medicine. I have to. But I like to gentle parent when I get a moment to gentle parent, because people like, oh, gentle parent, but that's easier said than done. Your kid's running 103 fever, and you have to do something about it to bring it down. Gentle parenting goes right out the window. It's like, take this motherfucking. So the next thing I tried was put in the juice inside, the medicine inside of the juice. At this point, I'm just Googling shit. They say don't do that because if they don't drink all the juice, then they don't get all the medicine, which is true. Because this time I did it, I put it in some juice and she drank it. She couldn't taste it at all. But I put too much juice. So now I don't know how much medicine she took because I still got a half a cup of juice. See? So the next method, I gave her less juice so she can drink it really quick. And I believe this juice was a little sweeter and stronger. So when I gave her the little amount of juice, but I put the amount of medicine in there, she drank it so quick that she didn't get a chance to take the medicine. But the second time I did it, I put it in her milk, and obviously she tasted it and she's like, and she looking at the milk. And I'm trying so hard not to laugh when she's doing it. And then she puts it down. And I'm like, oh no, but drink your milk. You asked for your milk, get your milk. So then she realizes she still wants milk. So she picks the bottle up and drinks it some more and put it back down. So I'm like, okay, so this method clearly doesn't work in milk. So the next time I give it to her again, and I give it to her in pop. These are not back to back. I'm not doing this back to back to back. It's like, okay, whatever she drank, she's going to drink. Like, I'm not going to give her any more medicine until the next 4 hours. This is okay. So the next time it's time for me to give her medicine, I put it in a little bit of pop. She instantly tasted, when I gave it to her, she instantly tasted the medicine. She stopped trying to drink. She stopped drinking it. She's like, oh no, I'm not drinking it. So I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? And remember, she has no fever or anything. This is just like cough medicine. And I talked to the doctor and she was telling me like, you can give cough medicine, but try to give more natural remedies like, I think she said, I don't know, some medicine that was more with honey in it or something. But so this is not, I feel like cough medicine and all that other medicine is not something technically needed. The thing that I'm more still trying to put in her medicine to give her is Tylenol for pain. But everything else or something, I'm not really putting it in her medicine. If she doesn't want to drink it, I'm not going to give it. So I think this one video when the mother was trying to get the baby to take the medicine. So she tried to give it to the baby's like, no. And then she tries to give the medicine to Emmo, but Emmo says no too. So she whacks the baby. Well, I'm sorry. She whacks Emmo and then tries to get the medicine back to the baby. And the baby takes medicine because the baby don't want the same thing that happened to Emmo to happen to her. So I try this method with Nova. So I try to give her the medicine. She having fun. I'm trying to give her the medicine. She's like, no, moving away from me, not trying to hear nothing that I'm talking about. So then I go get Emmo and I'm like trying to get a medicine to Emmo and Emmo's saying no. So I'm like, oh my God, no. Emmo said no. So then I whack Emmo. And I try to get a medicine to her. She's looking me dead in my eyeball like, bitch, please. It walks off on me. So as you can see, that method doesn't work either. Like, at least on my child, that method didn't work because she don't care. She's a second child. Y'all know about second child syndrome. They don't give a shit about nothing. More serious note, when your child has a fever, let's say 101, and you're scared. Like when my daughter has a fever, she gets really jerky, and when she sleeps, she's jerking in her sleep, and I'm scared. I'm more scared than she is. She usually pretty calm. She's even calmer when she's sick, but she's usually pretty calm. But I'm more scared than she is. Like, and I'm going back to the moments in which she was around 6 months, and I take her to the doctor, and the doctor's like, okay, we have to get this medicine in her. So she like grabs her jaws and put the medicine in there and lean her back, so she has no choice but to swallow. That's easier on that 6 months, and they have that 6 month strength. But when they're 2 years old and they have the strength of like 3 men and they're kicking and biting you and really trying to not take this medicine and you're doing that method, is easier said than done. And I feel like I was going to record this method, but it's so graphic that I can't even imagine even looking at myself doing this process. But I mean, when your kid has a temperature of 101, it's important that medicine, you have to bring that temperature down. I can't gentle parent. I can't be like, oh, please no. But, and I do before I start, I get the, please take your medicine. I don't want to make you angry. Like, I don't want to get her all riled up when she already has a temperature of 101. So I have to do the method, which you put your cheeks back and you put the medicine in the throat. And it is the worst feeling to do that to your kid ever. Because then essentially what you're doing is force the medicine down their throat. That's what you're doing. And it's for a good reason, because you got to get that temperature down. But it's a lot. It's really scary to look at. For all the moms out there who may be struggling with this, like, leave a comment. Moms who had this problem with their kids and figured out what to do, let me know. This is a conversation between me and you. I have no idea. Like I said, this is not medical advice. As you can see, I have more questions than answers. Like, I literally have to force feed her medicine. That's essentially what I do. Like, cheeks, medicine. That's essentially what I do. That's not my goal to continue to do that. So I'm just out here searching for ways to better get my kid like medicine, get medicine them, especially in those moments when I have to. I don't give medicine unless I have to. I don't give medicine unless the temperature is saying, hey, I need to come down, because I don't like when she get doing all that jerky stuff in her sleep. That scares me. I can't even sleep when she's sick. If you haven't looked at my last video, it's called Projecting Trauma Onto Children. Go check it out. I'll see you over there. And thank you for listening to Mama's Talk. And this is a conversation, people. I want the tea, I want the smoke, so blow it high.